Yo guys, welcome to the show. Today we're checking out the Sony X80, X800, X8000 TV. We're gonna be reviewing this TV after a month's usage. Woo! Is it good? Is it bad? You're about to find out. Now let's get to it. The Sony X80 or X800 or X8000, depending on where you are in the world. This is the H model, and we've been reviewing this TV for over a month. And I have my assistant over here, the co-host with the most, and she's gonna tell you if she likes the TV because she's the crux of it. Do you like the TV?
In a nutshell, yes, I do.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
What do you like about a TV?
Okay, there are several facets, and I have studied this thoroughly because I have been watching the TV now for over a month. So the quality of the TV is like really good in my opinion. Like you can see the people's face and their pimples on their faces really, really clearly. Now I don't necessarily know if that's a good thing, but it is pretty good. That means that the picture is fantastic quality. I don't know. I'm looking at the picture. I like the quality. I know there's TV connoisseurs out there that say, oh, the black isn't black enough. It needs to be blacker. There's too much white in that black. Seriously, that's a big, big issue in the TV world. Blacks aren't black enough, but the problem is there is an X90H or X900H, all that kind of stuff, X95, but cosmetically, I think it looks worse. This TV is flush, completely flush with black. It just goes, it slots in, you can't see it anymore. Whereas the X90, it has a silver trim. Ew.
So people, no. Well, it's not ew, but it's gonna be conflicting with the view. Are you gonna be looking at the picture or are you gonna be distracted by the silver trim? So maybe the X90 is black, but it's got that silver trim. So I like the X80 for that, and I think the quality is good enough. Occasionally, if it is black, there will be a little bit of white in there. You will have to suffer from that, but I think it looks good. So quality,
I'll be honest with you, Ash,
quality, you don't know
I'm just going to tell you right now, like I have not noticed that the blacks aren't blacks.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Like that is just something that I've never noticed, and it's something that the layperson probably wouldn't notice either. You have to be a real TV connoisseur.
I'm lay as F, yeah.
Same.
Yeah. So blacks looks good, but more importantly than that, something that did shock me was the sound. The sound actually sounds better than my MacBook Pro. I was like, whoa, when I was listening to music, yeah, like not even music, just my videos. I watched my own videos on this, and I heard some bass coming out of the track. I never heard that before. My MacBook Pro sound was awful. So and don't just judge me too much, because my MacBook Pro has actually sounded better than any of the previous TVs I've had before. I'm talking about even the old model of this Sony TV. The X80D, we had that one. The quality of the sound wasn't so good, and even the LG we had last time. There is a difference actually. Maybe you want to explain the difference.
Don't get me started on the sound.
I started.
We started. Right, the LG, what I used to hate was my pet peeve, was whenever I'd watch TV on my own, and generally speaking, when you're on your own and you're watching TV, you don't want to make too much of a nuisance around you so people can't hear it. So the LG, for me sitting in front of the TV from say 5 or 7 meters away, I'd really have to crank it up, the volume, just to hear what the person was saying. But the problem with that was that not only I could hear the TV,
everyone
but Ash,
could hear the sounds.
Neighbors, everyone could hear the noise.
So I'd always know when she's watching those cooking shows.
Exactly. So I was like, God damn, I don't want to. I don't want you to know what I'm watching. Yeah. Anyway, so then what I noticed with this television is I can literally put it on 5 or 6 volume control,
whoa,
and that is literally all I hear. That is all I hear on, and it just like is unidirectional. The sound just travels in one direction, because when I go to Ash's room, he can't hear what I'm doing. So the sound is awesome for me. I'm in love with the sound of it.
So she likes the sound.
I love the sound.
And she also likes the TV guide.
I do.
Tell us about the TV guide.
Oh my God, TV guide. So I do, as you can tell, I've been watching the TV for a long time. And the TV guide, I have to say, is really quick to load. Compared to the LG television, it was super slow. Like literally, I'd have to click on the channel for it to actually come up before the TV guide loaded. So whereas this one, within like a second, the TV guide literally comes up.
But also, if you press down twice, look at this. Whoa! The whole shebang appears on the screen. It's actually pretty fast. Going up and down, NBN News. And you can go 1 week into the future, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Look at that. And it just a couple of seconds. Well, not even that. Not even a second. And it is up on the screen.
What I do find annoying about it is that you can't preview the channel before you commit to going onto that channel. So for example, the LG, you can kind of preview what the channel was playing before you actually commit to it. Whereas this one, you have to actually click on the channel to watch what's going on, and then you're kind of ready committed and you've forgotten what channel you are on previously.
So you just read text on the screen, you don't get that preview.
Yeah, you have to press view instead.
But the TV guide is faster. It takes about 2 seconds to switch channels. I don't get TV manufacturers. Can you make the TV work as a TV before you play around with stuff? Now, she doesn't also like the remote. Do you like the remote?
No. Can I just show you why? Because I don't know
Okay,
why
she's
you
going to
threw
show
my
the
remote
remote.
away.
I don't know why I threw it away.
All right. I just feel like it is upside down. Like, it's too long. Like, I don't know why this needs to be so long.
Longer is not necessarily better.
Not in this situation. But for me, I feel like the volume button should be at the top because that's like the most commonly used things. Who uses the numbers anymore? And I just feel like the TV guide is in a weird place. I don't remember that it's always there. And why does it have, Ash, why does it have Google Play
Netflix and Google Play.
Why?
Google Play. Bunch of rubbish. Personally, I like the remote. No, I'm not. Sorry, no offense.
Okay.
Because I had the LG one before, and that was like a magic wand. It was fun for 5 minutes, and then it became stupid. And I kind of like my hands. They're not big enough to hit the Google Play or Netflix buttons, or even the buttons up here. I just use the up, down, left, right. I do love the remote, but something I also do love about this is that it also works with an external keyboard and mouse. Plug in the USB. You can be typing in your passwords easily using the mouse. You can plug in an Xbox controller and be playing controllers over Bluetooth. And look at that, I'm playing and there's no stutters in sight. And what's great is when you jump into Google Play, it actually partitions the applications and games based on input type. So you can get games that are good for a remote, games that are good for a controller, games that are good, maybe. I don't know, it's gonna get basic games. And speaking of games,
yes.
Do you like games?
I love games.
She loves games, but you're not gonna get amazing games, and the performance of the games is pretty basic. The processor on this TV, and even the more expensive TV, the X95, exact same processor, the X1 processor, is 5 times slower than my mobile phone of 2 years ago. It's pretty horrendous for gaming. She's 10 times slower than an iPhone.
Oh my
it is
God.
a slow processor. To make sure what you want to do if you want to play games is unlock developer mode. I have a video all about this stuff. Check it out. It's going to be amazing. Right in the middle, called developer options. Unlock developer mode and disable the running of background apps. Because if you have background apps running, there's going to be chug city, chug. But there is a solution around that. That's disabling background operations and it runs smoother. Now, finally, what we're going to talk about is the actual experience of the TV. And it is Android TV. I know Sony, they've recently switched over to Google TV. I don't think that's going to be any better. But look at it. It's kind of glitchy. Look, I'm pressing the guide. I press this button. The screen flashed. That was weird. I press home. It flickers. There's a lot of flickering. You'd think these guys who are spending thousands and thousands on a TV could just like make it a bit more better engineered. Look, I'm pressing the button. Press this button. Random flick. What was that flick around? It's just Android is being Android. There's bish bash bob of an operating system. It's not smooth, even though this is like the 10th generation. That being said, the flickering aside, it's still a gorgeous operating system. It's still kind of good. Another thing I hate though is, what is this screen right here? Like, okay, I'll tell you, this main home screen, you're gonna get it, and it's gonna be bombarded with that. Oh, TikToks that are actually relatable.
Oh, goodness.
Sniper Wolf, Borat. Lots of adverts now that you connect to the internet, so that's good. Adverts for Netflix, for all the stuff that you don't want to use. And this TV, it takes forever to load. Look at that, loading. So I've disabled all of the channels, all the actual rows of panels of adverts that you normally get, which is great that you can disable, but once you disable it, it's very, very barren. What I would love is if you could maybe make this home screen full of apps, all the apps I use, because I've got too many of them, and it's a bit challenging to use. You also don't get much space on this TV. You only get 8 gigabytes of hard drive space, and it runs out like that. So you have to delete the demo content. You have to delete the demo content that comes with the TV. You can plug in an external hard drive in there. You probably should. I'm losing you with this one.
Well, you know what?
She just used the TV as
I'm
a TV.
just using the TV. But one thing, like, I know what you're saying, you're very geeky and you're very nerdy.
So that.
And everyone's nerding out right now. But just, guys, bring it back to, like, real talk, layman. 1 second. Just 1 second. I get that. I didn't actually notice the glitching before. Yeah. Now that I've noticed it, I'm not going to unnotice it. Thank you very much.
I've ruined it.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
No. You don't deserve my handshake.
All right, okay.
But one thing that I'm kind of like on my level, because, you know, I'm a simple person, is we cannot find a TV stand big enough for this damn thing.
Yeah, we're going into cosmetics. Yeah, cosmetics. See, all TV stands, they're 40 centimeters deep. Check it out.
38, 40, 40 centimeters.
Look at it, investigate it. Even IKEA, 40 centimeters deep.
40.
This stand, 45 centimeters.
So annoying.
5 centimeters
so
too
annoying.
deep. Yeah, so we're gonna have to just make our own stands.
Low and high, and like we got some we thought, okay, maybe we can customize it, and we got some crazy prices to customize.
Yeah,
so it's like
more than a TV.
More than a TV's worth.
just a basic block stand. So we're gonna get a mitre saw. We check out the episode. We're gonna be doing some DIY. We're gonna make our own stand, and hopefully it won't smash on the ground and we'll survive.
Wow.
But one more thing before you jump away.
What?
That's something very important to say. Some features you might want to use is screen recording. Over in Australia, if you want to record the screen, disabled. You're not allowed to record the screen. On the LG, I was able to press the record button and record whatever was running on the TV.
Ash.
Yeah, I never used it,
yes.
but it was there.
Yes. Did you ever use that
Never
function?
used it.
Never.
I knew it was there. My heart was like content. I knew it was there. So, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say, I love the TV. We got it at a great price. We got it at a discount. Boxing Day sales. Yeah. And it's gonna get even cheaper because Sony have announced an even newer TV with newer features, which is gonna be buggy and there's gonna be glitches left, right, center. You probably don't want to be the first generation of people switching over to Google TV. It's probably gonna be bug city. So this is the mature platform that I suggest going for. You get all the apps, you get all the good stuff, you get less adverts and all that new stuff coming out. Yeah, and you get it at a discount. So that was the review. I think the Sony X80 or X800 or X8000. It was hard to set up. It's a bit wobbly, the stand.
Don't shake it too much.
A bit wobbly, the stand. Maybe invest and get your own stand. I don't know how long it will last. So far it's lasted a month, which is a month longer than our last Sony TV. So
that's it.
Yep. Last one. Remember these TVs are fragile AF. They're very, very fragile. So just be careful if you get one of these.
Yeah, I'm nervous just standing here, to be honest. Please don't.
Let us know what TVs you guys are rocking out there in the world. And hope you guys found this video useful and enjoyed the show.
Woo!
Try searching for comedies. Anything you want to say else? Any other tidbits?
I love my TV.
Yeah, the picture quality is great. I actually like it. The quality and the sound, that's the most important features, and it does look good. But also, one more thing, it also has AirPlay and casting. So you can use your Android phone, you can use your iOS phone, you can use your Mac to cast to the TV. Now there is one negative feature, is that if you do try casting Android stuff to YouTube, YouTube app will take over the screen and it will run at 1x speed. The YouTube app doesn't support 2x speed. I mean, who actually watches videos at 1x speed? It's too slow, slow-mo. I ain't got time for that stuff. So it does have casting. What I tend to do is I cast even from my phone because then I can take the screen and make it 2x, or I cast from my laptop. One thing you can't do also, you can't crop into the screen, you can't zoom in if you are casting. So you have to manually do that you have to use a laptop really. You can't use a phone because you can't manually crop in on there. But it does support AirPlay and Chromecast. So that's pretty damn good.